As president of Hamptons-based luxury home builder Telemark and founder of the Hamptons Green Alliance, Frank Dalene is involved in the residential construction sector in more ways than one. His patented ICEMAN methodology helps homeowners and builders track the life cycle of construction emissions from material production to at-home application. With the help of ICEMAN and increased tax incentives for energy-efficient construction from the recently passed Inflation Reduction Act, Dalene says the future of green building is bright.
About 10 years ago, I founded the Hamptons Green Alliance, which is a not-for-profit organization of people who collaborate together to build groundbreaking, innovative homes. We built, at that time, it was about 2010, we completed a home in Watermill, and it was the largest LEED Platinum home in the country. It was the first building where the carbon footprint of the construction stage was measured. I invented that methodology, or I actually applied the science from the greenhouse gas protocol to building, and it was the first time that was measured. And we had a third party certified, and we certified it carbon neutral. So that was a groundbreaking project. I was invited to submit a paper to the American Institute of Physics, Journal of Renewable and Sustainable Energy, about the building of this house. That was peer-reviewed and published in 2012. So since then, this methodology that I developed to measure the carbon footprint of homes, building is manufacturing. So I developed it to include all manufactured products and mathematically convert it into an indexing system from 1 to 100 that the consumer can understand very easily, which indicates the carbon footprint of that product. Not only the making of that product, but the carbon footprint of all the materials going all the way down to the supply chain to when the natural resource came out of the ground. About 78% of carbon emissions worldwide comes from burning of fossil fuels. So really it has to do with measuring the amount of energy of especially fossil fuels, but there are products that in the manufacturing of a product, for example, concrete. Concrete has one of the highest carbon footprints of materials, I think second to aluminum. And in the making of concrete, there is greenhouse gases that are released in that production of getting those clinkers out of the limestone. It takes a lot of heat, which is a lot of energy, but there's also carbon emissions that get released from that. So, sometimes it's during the process of manufacturing, but most of the time it's the energy that's being used. So every time that a human hand touches something, whether it's through transportation, whether it's from using, equipment or any kind of equipment that burns fossil fuels, that we can measure.